Wowzers, I feel like I just got hit by a truck. Anyway, this set has been an apple a day to my eye for quite some time. And upon being sent a rather lovely listing on eBay by fellow feller Corey, thanks my guy, I was able to snag this much desired set in tip-top form, mostly. So let's take a look at this box and we'll get into the figures. Now this box is pretty awesome. Flames and Japanese text coat this mega nut with just about everything to get any collector of Bandai anything's mouths watering. The open window shows our 1999 boys facing off and ready to take on each other in a one-on-one match that will kick off a series of Godzilla flicks that'll either be your cup of tea or not. Starting off with Godzilla, this is essentially just a blown up version of the original Bandai release, except with better looking dorsal fins, the presence of grays throughout the body, hands in a different position, and a longer tail that's also somewhat chromed out. Other than that, and a few smaller differences, like the position of the toenails. This figure is a thing, a very nice looking thing. But enough of this peasant, it's time for the real star of the show. Orga. My favorite Omega Fap-handed brawler is represented in a beautiful way. He is coated in a myriad of different gray and light browns with a nice stretch of silver on his back, nails, and shoulder cannon. Orga's head features its trademark blue that fades into the aforementioned silver going into his back and shoulder cannon. And apart from that, the figure is just detailed to heck. His smaller Bandai counterpart is a fantastic example of what Bandai was in the very late 90s, but this boy, oh man. Everywhere you look, you'll find something to appreciate and maybe even some things that aren't present on his smaller self. This detail is just a win-win for me, and I can't help but gawk and gush over what is presented here. I just wanted to point this out because upon getting this set in, I made the slight discovery that these guys kind of have the same cut in the back around the same area. Makes me wonder if this one was made first and they just sized this mold down to this. But then again, there are some conflicting details on here. Like some things are majorly present on this one that aren't present on this one. I don't know. But yeah, just thought that was a cool little thing to include. Yep, bye. So with this set being called the Sound Battler set, you know what's coming up next. Articulation. Godzilla has articulation in his chromed out tail. That's it. Orga, the superior, has articulation in the arms and the tail. Now we get into the gimmick. Rip, flip, smack. Oh, music to my ears. Now for Godzilla. Right. Godzilla being the big seller of the set was of course packaged with batteries inside. This was unopened from 1990 when it arrived, so of course the batteries looked like a god birthday cake. And much to my dismay and hard work, Godzilla's sound box kinda sounds like, this. Yeah. Like the sounds of a shortwave radio playing the single-minded and not well-thought-out opinion of some guy that built his entire following on hate-mongering. So I've just decided to leave the batteries out of Godzilla and for the most part keep Orga turned off. It's unfortunate because this set is few and far between, and when unopened, I think it runs the risk for just about anybody to run into the same issue. I don't mind much though because I bought this set for Orga. Boy needs more love. Quick side tangent here, these boys are in fact big enough to be current day King Series figures. Sure, Godzilla Y2K's tail would have to be shortened up and such, but if the molds are still available for Bandai's usage, I don't see why they just haven't re-released these as wholly solid vinyl figures yet. Maybe for the 70th anniversary? Probably not. Anyway, my only major gripe with this set is simply how it handles its battery pack coverage. The backs being removable isn't the issue. The issue is them being held on with Velcro. Yeah, sure, any other way probably would have been a mess considering, you know, vinyl toy, but at the same time, I think something could have been done where the quality and look of the figures wouldn't have been directly affected by it. Plus, Velcro, no matter how much glue you spooge onto the back, has a tendency to fall off. I already had to super glue one of Godzilla's strips back on myself. I guess my input here really doesn't matter because sets like these are no longer produced, despite a call for them clearly being there. So I guess if any of you are out there looking to purchase this set, be wary, because if it's still in the box, you probably will have to deal with corroded batteries and possible Velcro strips falling off. This is one of the only times I'd suggest get these things out of the box. But anyway, now it's time for their size comparison. Bandai Japan Godzilla 2000 and Orga. Not sure if real or fake Fred the Red Pikmin. Rajin. Wing. Two-headed King Rex. Next week's video. And my head. Back. I really do dig this set even with its multiple shortcomings, and I really do wish the Bandai and Toho that made and both allowed something like this to happen back in the day would make a return. Because as I always say when I'm taking a look at an older Bandai product, this is a prime example of what Bandai is capable of doing with the right amount of care and the right amount of budget. But as I said earlier, I do recommend getting these out of the box and making sure the seller has stated that both of the figures work. I might end up getting another Godzilla at some point, but at the end of the day, I got what I wanted, and that was Orga. And with that being said, everybody, that is going to end off this review. I have been ShinRobjira. I do hope you enjoyed. Please do check out my Discord and Patreon page for a bunch of bonus little extras and a bunch of fun stuff going on, and I will see you all tonight, because I'm more than likely going to be streaming tonight. I don't know what I'm streaming tonight, because the day you're seeing this is Friday and the day I'm recording this is Monday. Probably some other Metroid game, who knows. Oh yeah, and if you'd like to see that stream, you should totally check out my Twitch page. Maybe give me a follow. I'm literally 5, 6, or 7 followers away from making affiliate, so that would be cool. But anyway, enough shilling. ShinRobjira, you viewer, this was the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If not, tell me why you didn't. Leave a like, leave a dislike, subscribe, all that habba jabba. I'll see you all next Friday. Maybe even a little bit earlier than that.